Dr. Moshe Lewis, Music and Medicine, here celebrating 50 years of the Grand Prix event. It's going to be in Long Beach next weekend, April 11th, 13th. You need to come and check it out. This is a pre-event, cars, bikes, and coffee, where we celebrate all things Honda. Going back almost 70 years, they've got everything here from some of the first models to the new models coming out next year. Let's go take a look. Dr. Moshe Lewis, we're here with Carl Poli, the manager of
Honda Heritage Public Relations.
It's a full scheme. Talk to us about where we are and the importance of this hall.
Absolutely. So we're here in the American Honda Collection Hall that opened in September of 2023. So we created a new museum for Honda and Acura enthusiasts to come and enjoy and see the heritage of innovation with Honda in America since 1959.
Right. Wow. So that's 6 decades, almost 7 now. Talk to us about what you've seen even personally with the growth of the company and the popularity over that amount of time.
Yeah, I've been a motorcycle enthusiast my whole life, and that's why I came to work for Honda.
Sure.
And just with the racing, which obviously is what we're celebrating today,
Sure.
and I kind of thought after college, what do I really want to do?
Sure.
And I want to work with a motorcycle company, but I'm also a car enthusiast as well.
Sure.
And Honda is a very special company. In many ways, it's a very American company.
Sure.
We make most of our cars here in the US,
Okay.
which is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
We were the first Japanese brand
Sure.
to build cars in the US. We start with motorcycles in 1979 and then cars in 1982. And so I feel really proud of what we have accomplished. We have a saying that we want to bring new value to the customer. And in many ways, starting with the CB750 in 1969 and the CVCC engine in the first generation Civic, we brought new value to customers worldwide, and particularly here in the US. The CB750 was the first production bike with front disc brakes, with electric start, and with overhead cabs. The CVCC engine was the only vehicle at that time that could meet the new EPA emissions, and it was getting 30 miles per gallon where domestic land yachts were getting maybe 8 or 9, and that's when we had the OPEC oil embargo. So that thing just flew off the shelves. So from that very, very early beginnings of us here in the US, we continue to do those sort of same things, bringing new value to customers, but particularly what my department is all about is engaging with enthusiasts. So we have this rich history, and also we have just a wonderful fan base. So people that love Honda and Acura cars and motorcycles, and so really this is for them. This is for those enthusiasts, and the Cars, Bikes and Coffee show that we are at today, it is open to all brands, all models and all eras, because Honda wants to share our enthusiasm, our collective enthusiasm for the automotive and motorcycle industries. That's why we invite everyone to come and enjoy this event.
Absolutely, and everyone includes kids who I see are out in abundance, and it's such an exciting event, and you guys allowed them to participate in the parade. Now, this is also such an important year because it's the 50th anniversary of the Grand Prix. Talk to us about how exciting that'll be and the things you're looking forward to.
Yeah, it's fascinating that this year actually is 3 very, very special anniversaries. So it's the 75th anniversary of Formula One this year, and Honda has been involved with Formula One for 61 years, but this is the 60th anniversary of Honda's first Formula One win with a Californian called Richie Ginther, who won the Mexico Grand Prix in 1965. And then, of course, as you'd mentioned, it's the 50th running of the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. So, I mean, we're blessed to be here in Southern California to have one of the very few street IndyCar races, and so I know what I'm going to be doing next weekend.
Exactly. Talk to us about the Formula One car right here behind us.
Yeah, so this is a 1992 Honda McLaren MP47, and it was the actual car that Ayrton Senna drove during that season. So we bought it from the Honda Collection Hall, and that is a massive museum in Motegi. That's our kind of Honda-owned racing resort, if you will, with a big 3-story museum. So we brought this one out to help celebrate that Formula One anniversary, and obviously Honda's been involved with Formula One for many years, since 1964. Also, to celebrate this whole year of these anniversaries, we're also going to bring our first winning car, the actual RA272. That'll be here. We'll be certainly having it at the Mexico Grand Prix and other Grand Prix and Formula One races here. We're also going to bring a 1988 Williams out to represent Honda's first 3 eras of Formula One racing.
Sure, and I see that you guys do these coffee, cars, and bikes events a few times each year. So just in case, when can people check them out? How can they find out more about the future events?
Yeah, absolutely. So this museum is actually open during regular business hours. This is our main headquarters building. So I walk in here every day, which I'm blessed to do so. But we have these dedicated events for the public 6 times a year, every other month. So in February, this one here in April, we have June, August, October, and December. Each one is themed, so there's always something new to see and experience. So as I mentioned, this theme is racing, so we have over 30 bikes. But our website is hondaheritage.com. So people can go to that website, they can learn about not only this museum, but our other museum, which is in Marysville, Ohio, and that's the hub of our manufacturing. That's when we first started building, first the CR250 Elsinore motocrosser, and then a few years later the Accord. So we have another museum there, and you can get information by going to hondaheritage.com. Our next event here, the next Cars, Bikes and Coffee, is on June the 21st. And the theme is going to be Summer's Here with a big exclamation mark, because it's the day after the summer solstice. We want people to come and picnic in our lawn, and we're going to have a special charity element. It's called Ride for Kids, and that's a charity that raises money for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation to support families with kids that are fighting brain cancer, and also to help with research.
Sure, and our show has a medicine element, so that's right up our alley, so we're excited to hear about it. All the rage is on EV cars, so we're going to stop for a quick second, move over the set to the EV, and let's talk about that in a second.
Absolutely.
And so everybody's excited about EV cars. They're all the rage, and I know the final model will be out in 2026, but talk to us about this model that we're looking at here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Zero Series Saloon. Now, the reason we're calling it Zero Series is because we're talking about going into our second founding. So our first founding was in 1948, when Soichiro Honda founded Honda Motor Company. Right. And obviously we're the biggest internal combustion engine manufacturer in the world because of our cars, our motorcycles, our power equipment, our marine engines. But we have a goal by 2050 to be entirely carbon neutral through our global enterprise with all of our offices and obviously with our electric vehicles. So we're really excited about the 2 vehicles here, the Saloon and the SUV. Now, these are prototypes, but they're quite close to what the production model will look like. And as you can see, they're very impressive to behold. And so yes, they'll be coming out toward the end of 26. And one of the things I'm really proud about is they're going to be made here in the USA in our plant in Marysville, Ohio. So yeah, the Zero Series Saloon and the SUV, and I'm excited to get behind the wheel of them myself.
Sure. It's an unabashed sales pitch, but for that person that may be on the fence about getting an electric car, when they take a look at this, what's the selling factor for you?
It's going to be a whole different experience. I mean, if you have a look at the videos that are playing, the whole experience is going to be next level. I mean, it really is moving forward, and these are all Honda designed, developed, and manufactured and engineered. So all Honda. And the great thing about electric vehicle is obviously that instantaneous torque. And so anyone that's driven any electrified vehicle, they'll know that has a wonderful feeling to it. But especially the Saloon, it really is going to be a next level experience. I mean, for the driver, the passenger, I mean, look at the dimensions. I mean, the interior room is going to be just an incredible place to spend time. So I'm looking forward to that myself.
So are we. Thanks so much. You've been so gracious.
Welcome.
Appreciate
Thank you very much for your
it.
time.
Thank you. Absolutely.